Hey guys, welcome to another episode. So I happened to be on the Columbia River and I figured, well, might as well make a video about it. So I'm gonna go to both spots probably today. If I'm gonna check out and see if I can find anything over here. If I can't, then we'll go over to the other spot. But either way, I'll see you on the first find. It's kind of raining off and on, which I kind of like because it makes the agates stand out a little bit more when they're wet. And it also keeps people off the beach, which is kind of nice. But I think I also found my first find. It's just right down here. Looks like a little bit of, yeah, Chalcedonian host rock. So that's kind of cool. I think I'll take that. It's pretty neat. The Chalcedonians are pretty decent size, so that's another reason why I'll take it. I found just a little chip laying around. Not really worth like showing that much, but then I seen something behind these branches over here. Let's check that out. I think this is one. Whoa, right there. Yep. Little piece of Chalcedony. Still nothing too crazy, but hey, it's something. Just spotted a piece of Chalcedony from a little ways away. Let's go in together. Check this guy out. Right there. Oh, nice. Piece of Chalcedony. Cool, cool. A little bit of host rock on there. Alright, I think I just spotted another one. It's always pretty funny. They stand out quite a bit against these gray rocks here. Let's see. Right there. Oop. Yeah. It's got some river scum on there. But I definitely think that this is one. Yep. It's very flat. It's kind of interesting. Cool. I spotted it from quite a ways away, and I'm sure you can probably see it yourself too. In the midst of gray rock ocean, these pieces of Chalcedony, which is what most of these are, they stand out. Look at that. Good size. Well, it's not bad anyway. Looks like there's a little bit of water line in there. See that? It's very, very slight. Yeah, see just a little bit. Cool. And then pretty much right around the corner from that. Oh, so I see one over there, and look down here. This might be one too. Yeah, hey. A twofer. 2 for 1. It looks like a little piece of half a nodule, I would guess. It's broken in half, it looks like. So, that one, just noticed that. And then this one also. Right there. There's a little bit of color to it. See the rind there? Neat. I spy a little piece of waterline. Right there. It's pretty milky too. I thought I seen some waterline banding, but maybe not. I think it's just a milky one. Yeah. Oh well. Still fun. I find this out there every once in a while too, on the Columbia River. It's these little nuggets of aluminum, I'm guessing. Just shaped and kind of rounded off by the river here. Pretty neat. I usually take this. It's pretty interesting. I thought this was just a little piece of quartz, but because you can't always tell from the textures, because I just seen this, you know. This looks like maybe quartz or quartzite or something. But there was a little face that was cut off. I actually think this is a seam agate. But you definitely can't always tell, and it even looks like there's a little water line in there. But I couldn't even tell that really from the water. I just picked it up because it was white and everything is covered in soap scum. So you gotta pretty much look for textures and a little bit of color and just pick it up and see what it is. Found another little piece, just right there. Ooh. Pretty small, but neat. It's like a whole small nodule, it looks like, because they still got the outer husk on both sides. So I do always find those a little bit interesting. Let's do a little bit of walking with the camera and see if I can find another one. Never know. Could happen. Plenty of rocks to go around. Plenty of colors right now too. Been finding some jasper. There's a little bit of it out here now. Last time I was here I really didn't see much at all, but the jasper isn't that great, so I don't really pick it up still, but I have my main spot that I really enjoy going to, that I find, you know, good jasper, good size, you know, a little bit better quality too. Oh. So out here, it's usually about chalcedony. I do find a fair amount of water lines out here. Seam agates. Whoa! Oh, and look, right on camera I found the biggest one. I really did not plan this, okay? I can already tell it's the biggest one because you can tell from a distance, right? So, awesome! Yeah. Sometimes these things work out. Just right there. That's a pretty decent sized chalcedony right there. And actually, I look over and I see another one. Man, I did not touch these. I did not plant these. I promise. Not very big, but hey, whatever. To find two pieces with the camera like that that's pretty fun. Well, one of them looks a little bit, yeah, Carnelian-esque. It's got a little bit more color to him. The other one, piece of chalcedony, but a little bit larger. That might be the biggest one for today, but we shall see. We still have another spot to go to, so possibly, if the weather holds up. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit excited. Whoa! So that was definitely not the biggest one, because I just found a far larger one. Oh my god. Hell yes, this is gonna be a good one. I can already tell from a mile away. Actually, before we go to the big one, I see something interesting too. These little green rocks, I don't know what they are. They're kind of cool, and this is actually the nicest one I found thus far, so I might just take this one home too. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me what this one is, or what this rock is. I have no idea. But anyway, let's get to the main event. Can you see it? It looks like a seam agate, like the ones that I typically find around here, but this one is just far, far larger. Oh man, never found one this large here before, so that's cool. Oh, just right there. Oh, let's take a look at this. Woohoo! Wow. Nice, nice. That is genuinely awesome. So that looks like, well, it's a nodule, of course. Looks like it would have had like vein agates, or seam agates, I mean, coming off of it, and it just broke off in places, maybe. Possibly. Let's go rinse this one off. I think this one warrants it, don't you think? Okay, down to the water. This is where I found that other small one. A lot of it does have some host rock on it. I might try to pry that off, I don't know. See? Sun's coming out at the right time. I think this one would do pretty well from a citric acid bath, and just gets that soaps come off. I think this one will clean up pretty good. Wow, cool, cool, cool. This is definitely an interesting piece. All kinds of gnarly and, you know, pitted and all that. Definitely a cool one. Certainly the most interesting of the day. Probably this one will probably be the biggest one for the day. I don't really think it's gonna outdo this one. Wow, wow, wow. So I'm on this little beach here, and I can 100% tell you that this was inaccessible in my last video when I was out here. And I'm down here 2 seconds, and now I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Because I already found an Agates, but now I gotta find it again. Oh, there it is. Alright, there we go. Just right there. See it? This was absolutely inaccessible. So now that the water has receded a fair bit, some of these little chunkies are starting to appear. And there's just another one right around the corner that I noticed. Because usually when there's one, there's almost always more. So good tip there, you know, when you find one, look around there because you'll probably find some more there. This looks like a seam probably. Oh, just dropped it. Cool. Now I gotta find the one that I just dropped. Wink, wink, wink. Oh, right there. Alright, yeah. So I'll probably find some more out here, I reckon. See you then. I turn the camera off and immediately I find one. You can hear the train in the background. Yeah, I immediately see another one. Just right in that cave, just literally, oh, and then I look down and I see a little chunky chunk. Just right there. Oh, and then right above it, I see a water line or some type of banded goodness. A little tiny piece, but hey, whatever. Yeah. I better not turn the camera off at all because I don't think I'm gonna be turning it off for very long. Let's see if I can not lose these ones. Okay. Oh, cool. Looks like it has a little bit of water lining in there. Possibly. Yeah. It's very flat again, so this must have been another seam or something. Good size too. I like it. Okay, tuck these away so I don't drop them. Just in this little crevice there. There's one. Oh, it's kind of tucked in there. Little chip of chalcedony. But it's still pretty. There's a little piece way out in the water there. I'm gonna try to get it. Oh, here. Oh, never mind. Try to get it. Ooh, that's quite a reach. Oh yeah. Small. Very small. But it actually has some water lining in it, so it's interesting. This is what I mean with you're not gonna find everything, because I was just here and I didn't even notice that. And then just a little bit underneath that rock was another really nice one actually. Look at that, I didn't even notice it. Look at that, good one. And I just completely missed it. A little bit of host rock, a little bit of color. I like it. Cool. Right behind me, another little chunky there. Piece of chalcedony. Pretty nice. Cool. It's right on the water's edge. I missed another one. Most people probably would have just thought it was a piece of glass or something, but of course we know better. Another little piece of chalcedony. Very clear piece too. It's kind of cool. Nice. I find the damnedest things on the Columbia River. So first I find this piece, whatever it is. I was like, oh, that looks kind of interesting. And then not too long later, and dug in the mud on the beach that I was at, I found this piece. Looks like some type of lens. And then I realized they can actually, it's a little hard to do one-handed, but they can actually be screwed together. So what do you think this is? Maybe someone can let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. Pretty interesting though. I'll probably keep it. It's because it's weird and funky. I haven't found too much, so I might actually go back to where I was finding really everything. But I did see this. It has me a little curious. I think it just might be quartz, but it's kind of clear. It has a little bit of clarity to it. Ooh. Sorry for the wind noise. I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit of wind. Yeah, it's kind of clear. Some clarity to it. So I'll just take it. Take a few. I don't have a tumbler right now, but if you threw this in a tumbler, I think it would come out looking pretty good. Digging in the gravel is always a good thing. Got a little walking stick, a little pokey stick. I was poking through here and I found this. I am sure that's an agate. Yeah. Looks like it has some botryoidal action going on even. Pretty good size. I'll stand in the wind here. Yeah, cool. Just some poking through some of this gravel here. Recommend you do it. Never know what you'll find. Awesome. I'm slowly making my way back over to the other side where I was finding a lot more agates, but I'm glad I'm kind of taking my time because I spotted this beauty here. Look at that. That's kind of like the other really big one that I found. But this, yeah, it's very similar. Another seam agate. Possibly. I would say this is a seam agate. Very bumpy, gnarly looking. Quite like those. Very pretty. Very interesting. It's got a lot of detail to them. Good size too. Definitely happy with that. Cool. Oh. On to the next one. I thought I seen this on the other video, but some of these rocks just kind of have a way of playing tricks on you, and it just like it's just a reflection of the water on you. But I do actually think that this is an agate. It sometimes makes them look like agates when they're not. But I do think, oh, yeah, this is definitely one. Another little seam, or part of a seam. Very clear, wow. You can see through that very easily. Cool piece. Pretty small, but hey, pretty neat still. I found this rock and I thought that kind of looked interesting. So I'll probably take that. But I also found this little guy. It's like a bunch of host rock. And it's actually crumbling a part of my hand. Wow. It's just host rock. A host rock that has like chalcedony running through it. Pretty interesting. Take that, because why not? I just found the most green rock I've ever seen. It's not very big, but yeah, it's super green. No idea what it is. If someone knows, feel free to let me know in the comment section. Interesting. Alright, so I was making my way back a little bit faster because the gravel barn, I was just really wanting to look through it, you know, take my time a little bit, but I wasn't finding much. And then I see an awesome agate. So that's awesome. Look at that. See it right there. That's a good size. It's got some color on it. That's a good one. Oh my god. Yeah. I like it. Good stuff. All right, off to the next one.
Where is it? Where's my precious? Oh, my precious.
Some said it was required. Like, I did find this piece of chalcedony first. It's a nice one though. Coolio. Alright, so I'm at the other spot now, and it's looking like the river has definitely receded as well here, so it's a promising sign. Let's see what we can find over here. I picked up a couple small pieces, and I found this one. It has some water line in it. It's very small, but at least has something cool going on with it. Like I said, I found it in the water. The other ones were just, you know, small little chips, not really anything worth videoing. But I'll see you when I find something larger. So the main beach right there is very picked over. You can tell there's a bunch of footprints and all that stuff. So right now I'm just slowly making my way where there haven't been as many people. And literally from right there to right here, it has already paid off because I already found a beautiful agates. So let me show you. I just spotted it in the water actually, which is actually, this is the same spot I was at last time, my last video. And I also found my bigger one in that water as well. So maybe that's the trick over here. Can you see it? I'm sure you can. Oh, it splashed with the water. All right, let's go grab it. Oh, just right there. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. See if we can get the light the other way. Yeah. Pretty nice. I'm looking through the camera lens. We spotted this real quick. Oh, it looks like it has some bending in there. Nice. Hopefully you can tell that it's pretty faint, but there's some white banding going on in there. That's better. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. It's in there. Pretty cool. It's a good size one. Awesome. Alright, hopefully I find another one of those. Let's see what I can come up with. Whew. So I just picked this one up out of the water, and I wasn't even sure if it was one or not. But it sure is one. Good size one. Looks like there's some stuff going on inside of it. You know, it's hard to tell what exactly until you actually cut it, but... Oh, no, don't focus on the background. Yeah, it's a nice one. Good size, like I said. You know, Carnelian, I would say. Cool. I like it. Also found in the water, like I said. It's like right there. We can all be stewards of the earth by taking some of this trash out of here. Ugh. If we all take something, then it'll be better in the end. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I found those couple pieces on this beach that I showed you, which is honestly pretty awesome. But I kind of just ran out of beach, and it's mostly been picked over. I just kind of got beat on the punch on this one. But that's okay, because we found a lot of good agates on this video. So I'm honestly very excited with everything that we found. So I would like to mention that I have another channel. It's called Dutchman's Nursery, and it's all about gardening. So if that's something that you're into, maybe check that out. You might find a video that you like. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Tot de volgende keer.